What's good? We back. It's your boy CJ Goodfella back with the Boxing Clinic and more. About to double dip 2 back-to-back videos real quick. Talking about Terence Crawford again. And Jose Benavidez said something that kind of stuck with me about Terence Crawford and him facing bigger opponents. He said, you know, when Crawford finally stepped up and fought a bigger opponent like Victor Postal, you know, he ran. And you know, a lot of people were saying that after the Postal and Crawford said Crawford ran in that fight. A lot of people saying that was a 50-50 fight between Postal and Crawford before that fight had happened. And they was believing that Postal hype after Lucas Matisse knockout. And, you know, and what I'm getting at here is, it ain't about Jose Benavidez. He did spit something that was factual. He did move a lot, Crawford. You know, so, you know, do you guys expect to see a Crawford at 147 that's going to box and move more? Because I think it was, you know, one of the older fighters, I think it was maybe Kevin Kelly, that said when you move up in weight, you don't want to put on extra muscle and all that type of stuff. You say you want to be lean, mean, like a fighting machine. When you want to use your skills and your speed to dominate the bigger opponent when you move up in weight. So I was just thinking, like, will Crawford be more of a boxer, more of a mover boxer at 147? Now, I'm going to say this. I remember when Floyd moved up from 135 to 140. A lot of people don't remember that. This is before Floyd had a real fan base, when he was with Top Rank. And one of the things that I noticed when he moved up to 140 that he talked about was how he was more stationary moving up in weight because he wanted to generate more power to get more respect on guys. And he said he would plant more, and you could tell that he set down his punches more. And that's when he became more surgical and more calculated with his punch output. And, you know, he wasn't, you know, moving around like Corrales. And, like, he fought Corrales like kind of like Crawford fought Postal. But his method of thinking, his thought of thinking was that, excuse me, a little bit under the weather still, that he wanted to be able to sit down more in his punches and get that more respect from that power. So he planted more. Even in Zab Judah fight, you see him coming forward and planting more and being more of a brawler, and that's how Zab was able to attack him. But he knew that Zab was a front runner, and that was kind of the plan. And it looked like Crawford, you know, if you like to see it from how Jose Benavidez sees it, when he fought somebody bigger, he didn't go toe-to-toe with him like he did with some of the other opponents that were smaller than him. He sat there. He used his movement, and maybe it was just Postal being a perfect opponent not to be able to deal with the movement, but however you want to see it, that worked out. So I'm trying to think, will Crawford be more of a boxer mover at 147 more than he was with Felix Diaz and beat him to a pulp, with Hank Lundy beating him to a pulp, and those smaller guys, Gamboa, he kind of boxed him but beat him to a pulp as well. I don't think Crawford is going to sit there with some of these bigger 147 guys. You know, I don't think he's going to do that. I think he's going to box and move, especially versus Earl Spence, because Bomax said they see a lot of holes in Earl Spence's game. And I really think that he's going to be more of a boxer mover at 147. I think he ain't going to go toe-to-toe with Jeff Horn. He going to box and move. And, you know, he did clip Postal twice and drop him, but he didn't go for the kill versus Victor Postal. And you want to know why? I think he respected Postal's power and Postal's size a little bit more. And I think if he thinks he's going to box and move versus Errol Spence and Keith Thurman for 12 rounds, I think that's not going to work out well for him. You know what I mean? I think he'll have to show some aggressive nature at 147, especially with the opponent that he got coming up in Jeff Horn. You know, I think Horn, you know, is going to command him to put some respect on Horn's name. He got to hit Horn with something that Horn respect early for Horn not to come on in. And, you know, Horn was able to catch up with Pacquiao and make Pacquiao stationary with some of his tactics and his awkwardness. And I was just wondering what you guys thought about Terence Bud Crawford and what type of style will he use moving up to 147. And I don't think he's going to be that guy that's from the pocket beat like he beat Felix Diaz down with and beat other guys like Hank Lundy, Derry John down with. I don't think he's going to be that aggressive type of guy. I think he's going to use finesse speed, his speed and his agility to outmaneuver some of these guys at 147. And I think he's truly going to try to box, you know, Thurman's and Earl Spence's ears off. And I think if he takes that approach, I don't know what's going to be the outcome. You know, I just had me thinking, because they've been the V that said, you know, when he moved up and fought a bigger Postal, the only big guy he actually, you know, fought since he be with Top Rank, that he moved and he said he ran. And he said he ran a lot. He said he don't really like the size, and he gonna do that. He gonna move. And being that Errol Spence is one of the dudes that cut the ring off beautifully in the sport, one or two with Golovkin and him, and also Jermell Charlo, who's improving on that as well. He's up there as well. Where Bud Crawford try to move and box him. And I think if Bud try to move and box Errol Spence, his energy rate and the body punches he gonna take, is Errol Spence gonna cut the ring down. He gonna make Terence Crawford fight. He ain't gonna follow him like Postal did. So that's just interesting. I just wanted just to chop that up and see what y'all thought about what type of style with Terence Crawford moving. I got an interesting video coming right after this one, so be on the lookout for that. We gone.